Hello and welcome gamers, I'm Bhavya Khanna and I welcome you all to India Today Gaming, your ultimate destination for the greatest in the world of gaming and esports. Today in this exclusive interview, we have with us a very special guest. This story will definitely inspire you a lot. We have with us Ved Bang, a 23-year-old software engineer hailing from Nagpur, and let's take you to his journey from Nagpur to Honolulu, Hawaii. How he is qualified as a finalist for the Pokemon World Championship Series. Definitely a prestigious event. Let's know more from Ved Bang. Hi, Ved.
Hi, Bhavya. How's it going?
I'm absolutely fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well as well. I'm very excited to be here.
Definitely. We are more excited than you are. Definitely. Okay. So, Ved, let's start from the very beginning. So, can you tell us more about how you got into Pokemon directly from software engineering? Because definitely we are aware of the fact that these are very two, distinct fields. So, let us know more about your journey.
So I've been like a lot of kids in India and around the world. I've grown up watching Pokemon, and although I didn't really play any Pokemon games like a lot of other people as a child. I was definitely into the anime, and when once Pokemon Go came out in 2016, I was like a lot of people. I started playing the game in 2016, and I've mostly been on and off playing that game since. I joined college and finished my college playing Pokemon Go, and I started working, and I'm still playing Pokemon Go, and now this game has given me the opportunity to go to Hawaii.
Wonderful. That's truly inspirational for many esport players around the world, especially in India, wherein the esports industry is rapidly growing. We are achieving rapid growth nowadays. That is very much into the news as well. So, what actually drew you into competitive gaming, the entire arena of it?
Well, competitive gaming is something. It's just like something else. Like what draws people into sports, or just a drive to do well and to do well in something like and interact with people and have it's just like very exciting. I don't know. There's nothing really more to add except for the fact that it's just so exciting to compete with people, talk to people, just interact with them and do well.
Of course, like especially that when we know about this fact that Pokemon gaming, it has no
Yeah.
age restrictions. छोटे से छोटे बच्चा
Yes.
और बड़े से बड़ा इंसान ये खेल सकता है. So that is the
हाँ.
most special thing about it. तो वो अपने आप ही एक interest draw कर लेता है. That's what we
Yeah.
assume.
It does, yeah. It's there's the charm of Pokemon which draws people in, and then like there's this game aspect, like competitive aspect, which keeps people playing.
Definitely. Okay, so because many esport players now will be watching this interview, they'll be knowing you. You will be getting rapid recognition after this historic moment, after this monumental achievement. So, can you let us know more about the journey, especially how did you start participating in the local tournaments? More about all of this, and gradually began focusing in owning your skills, especially when it comes to Pokemon gaming.
Okay, so I during college, during my college years, I was not so very active playing Pokemon Go for a bit, and as COVID hit, I came back to Pokemon Go, and then I learned about this like competitive aspect, like PvP of it from like YouTubers and such. So that was very interesting to me. So I started playing competitive Pokemon Go since 2020, and slowly, gradually, as I got better, I started playing in more tournaments, grassroots tournaments, and then in 2022, Pokemon Go was added to the circuit Pokemon World Championships, And I've been participating in like the regional qualifiers to get into worlds for that as well. So yeah, that is how I got into this.
That's wonderful, especially to know it directly from you. Also, could you let us, walk in more through in the qualification process, because we're aware of the fact that the qualification, the whole rounds, they are very rigorous. So, could you let us know more about that?
Sure. So every like a lot of Asian countries have their own like qualifying tournament for this, and so this is handled by the Pokemon Company, which is different from the Pokemon Company International, which handles such qualifying like tournaments for the rest of the world. So India is one of the ones that is handled by PPC. There's this one basic regional qualifier round wherein you have to participate and reach the top. It is a Swiss bracket, and you have to reach like top 16 within that. Like you are ranked based on the number of wins you get and number of losses you get and all of that. And the top 16 of these then get to play in another playoffs, which is a double elimination bracket, and which is seeded based on what your ranking was in the qualifiers. And the top four that come out get to be qualified for Hawaii, basically. And the one who wins gets to gets a travel award as well, and an in-game T-shirt.
That's wonderful. So, moving on, a very basic question, which everybody must be waiting to know right now. Being the first Indian ever to qualify for the Pokemon World Championship Series, and of course, you're the finalist. How does it feel?
Slightly out of place. I mean, there have been other people that did win, but unfortunately they couldn't go. But so yeah, I'm going, which is I feel excited, of course, but it's more like out of place. I'm just a boy tapping on his phone, like skillfully, maybe very skillfully tapping on his phone, but I'm just playing a game that I like. So, and I'm going to Honolulu for it. Like, it does feel unreal.
Definitely. What were like the reactions of your family members?
Oh, they were all, yeah, really very happy. And yeah, they've been like generally like supportive of me like playing this game. They haven't really like objected or anything, or they've been like, you know, ni- uh, all right about it. And when I told them about this thing that I qualified for Honolulu, they were like beyond excited, like for me.
That's really great to know, because this gradual shift of the two distinct fields that you're holding right now, recognized as a software engineer but representing India on the global stage in the Pokemon World Championship. So these are two very different and gradual support from the family. How necessary is that you are a live representation of it? So
Uh,
when you talk about no objections, that's really wonderful to know.
like initially when kids play some game or anything, like that's a bit different. They're supposed to do. You know, parents do have that concern that you're using up your time doing something, but you have to work towards like studying or like preparing for the world and all of that. So yeah, there's always that, but it's never like it has never been like too much, too overpowering to like to say that oh, like they've been like all right with me playing, and I think it has helped me a lot, like because they could also have been like totally opposed to me playing the game, and I would never have gotten this opportunity. And I would have been, yeah, of course, a software engineer. Yeah.
Most households, like especially in India, we have a set of stereotypes already aligned. Um, and that brings me to my next question for you, Wade. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So that brings me to the next question. There is this very famous saying from time immemorial, which is coming that पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे नवाब और खेलोगे कूदोगे बनोगे खराब. And we've been hearing that a lot. And of course, you also be, you'll be well versed with it as well. So coming to that, basically it all started when sports wasn't recognized at all. There was a time when sports wasn't recognized at all, and academic proficiency could only take you further. But then gradually cricket got recognition, wherein government started showing rapid support, and families were fine that sports also, you can build your career in sports, and now esports is into the arena. So what do you feel, do we have the same struggle for esports, or everything is all aligned up? Ab mindsets change हो गए हैं.
I don't think mindsets change हो गए हैं, would be right to say, but mindsets, बहुत सारे mindsets change हो गए हैं, that we can say. And like you said about cricket, so धीरे-धीरे like there is a shift in like the paradigm, like and now people perceive things. पहले पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे नहीं. अब अच्छे काम करोगे जो like कुछ भी करोगे तो बनोगे नहीं. I don't know, like it's I think it's more there's more freedom to what you can choose as a career maybe. And it has definitely been because people have been more open-minded as they saw.
But as a nation, as India, we still have a long way to go. Gaming and esports,
Sure.
It is rapidly growing. It is achieving rapid growth. But even you would agree with the fact that abhi bhi, in the gaming arena, we are not well versed with the fact that it has a lot of money. Abhi itna zyada global level pe recognition nahi hai. For sports, we have Asian Games, we have Olympics.
Yeah.
But now, in 2024 only, if you're aware about the fact that IOC has announced Olympic esports. So,
Yes.
A prominent question that I'm very curious to ask you, how do you feel government could add to the major support when it comes to esports? What you as an esport player, a gamer, expect?
Yeah, that is an interesting question. So, the government could do take those measures that they took when they were trying to promote cricket. Why not do the same for esports?
And
Yeah, yeah, sure, go ahead.
one thing which I personally also wanted to ask you, that you must have known about this fact about the biased recognition for esports, right? I wanted to ask you personally, it's a personal question, of course, that what is the comparison in terms of recognition that you have received after achieving, this monumental achievement that you have acquired?
I mean, I've gained a lot of Twitter followers, which is pretty cool.
You have.
And yeah, and that was nice. And it's I don't think I don't really perceive a change in like recognition and all, but honestly, I think it's better that way.
Okay. So that adds
Yeah.
up. All right. And as you
Yeah.
prepare for the Pokemon World Championships that are being held in Honolulu, what are your expectations from yourself for the tournament, since it is a highly competitive field?
It is, yes. Well, yeah, there's great players from all over the world competing, and everyone practices. I hope to do well, have fun, and but there's also a bit of luck involved, and just being someone's day and it not being someone's day. I just hope to do well and have fun, interact with people, and trade Pokemon with them, and just have fun.
Okay. So do you have some tips and message for our aspiring gamers, the ones who are interested in the arena of esports and gaming? Do you have any tips and tricks for those players who maybe want to make their career in this field? Esports in general, if you include the aspect of Pokemon Go, that'll be wonderful.
Okay, honestly, I'm not the right person to ask for advice on such I don't know, such questions that carry so much weight, advice. But honestly, just play what you want to play, and have fun, and talk to people, and opportunities arise, and maybe not maybe something in the vicinity of esports that's not exactly esports. Opportunities arise everywhere, and it's the most important thing is to have fun and be happy, and yeah, it's very good.
Okay. So
Just
you mentioned this thing that you're not the perfect or the best person to ask, but I feel no one could know it better than you. At 23 years of age, you're going to represent India on the global stage, a bigger stage. So what could be better than that?
honestly, I do too. Like it's a bit it's still a bit unreal.
You're
still not
able to
I'm it is kind of how I said, like it does feel out of place, going to I'm just like a guy playing a game that he likes, and he's going to Honolulu for it. Is it's still
So the tag we made for you from Nagpur to Honolulu, that
yeah,
perfectly fits in.
sure, yeah, indeed.
Okay. Do you have any final thoughts with or any pertinent message that you want to give to your fans, to your supporters out there, or back at your hometown Nagpur?
Um,
Any word of encouragement for those who want to pursue their career in gaming, in Pokemon Go?
just have fun, and play the battles, and I hope you do well as well.
Okay, does it demand consistency?
Consistency is like, of course, it demands consistency, but it's consistency again is like, it can't just come up on its own. Like consistency has to be worked towards, I guess.
Definitely.
Thank you for listening to me ramble on for so long, and saying things that he doesn't quite fully understand yet, and
Definitely. Thank you, Ved, for sharing your inspiring journey with us. It was indeed wonderful having you at India Today Gaming. And we wish you best of luck. We wish you all the best. Just remember that India is cheering for you. India is rooting for you. And gaming audience, stay tuned for more updates on Ved's journey and how he goes on to make more historic moments in future. Thank you, Ved.
thank you.
Right.